No, you don't believe me. God is
Croyez-moi ou pas,
holding this country.
Dieu est en train de
The
tenir la main
hand
ce
that is
pays.
holding this country
La main
is very
qui tient
strong.
ce pays est très
While
puissante.
in my prayers,
Ma prière,
I saw a thick dark cloud
j'ai vu
in
un
three
nuage
parts of this country.
épais dans 3 parties de ce pays.
I'm not a
Welcome to PRC. We brought you an interesting video from Joshua Iginla, and this is what he has concerning the nation of Nigeria, what is about to happen. He sees 3 dark clouds in 3 different states in Nigeria, and he went further to mention the state and what is about to happen in Nigeria if the government are not careful. I'm not really going to bore you. I'm going to let you watch the video so that you hear from the man of God yourself. But before I do that, please, if you have not subscribed to our channel, kindly subscribe, comment, like, share with family and friends. Here's the video, guys.
I was praying about Nigeria.
Je priais concernant le Nigeria.
And first of all, I will just share the revelational part.
Je vais partager
Then
la
I'm not going to
révélation
give my advice.
et donner mon conseil.
You see,
Parle-moi
this
du
is how I
Nigeria.
talk.
C'est comme ça que je
And when I
parle.
talk like this,
Quand
people
il
will
parle
just
comme
look
ça,
at me
les gens vont me
and
regarder
say,
et dire,
don't mind him, brother. Joshua just feel like talking.
alors ne
And they take
ne vous
me
souciez pas de
serious
lui.
when it comes to pass.
C'est quand ça s'accomplit qu'ils prennent cela au
I pray
sérieux.
that to whom it may concern.
Je prie à qui ça doit concerner.
Nigeria is my country,
Le Nigeria, c'est
and
mon
this is a
pays.
great country.
Et c'est un grand pays.
Believe me or you don't believe me, God is
Croyez-moi ou pas,
holding this country.
Dieu est en train de
The
tenir la
hand
main ce
that is
pays.
holding this country
La main
is very
qui tient
strong.
ce pays est très
While in
puissante.
my prayers,
Ma prière,
I saw a thick dark cloud
j'ai vu
in
un
3 parts
nuage
of this
épais
country.
dans 3 parties de ce pays.
I'm not a prophet of doom,
Je ne suis pas un prophète de perte.
but I will share with you what God revealed to me,
Je vais vous partager ce que Dieu m'a
and
révélé.
if possible, throw a little light, and He revealed to redeem.
Et il révèle souvent pour acheter.
I saw 3 dark clouds,
J'ai vu des nuages
and this
épais.
cloud
3.
were very mind-boggling cloud to me.
C'était vraiment épais.
And
pour
one
moi.
rested on Rivers State, one
C'était
on
à Rivers
Lagos,
State, un
and
à
the other
Lagos.
one I cannot
Et l'autre-
explain, but I saw it is one of the northern states.
Et j'ai vu que c'est dans la partie du nord. En
And
fait,
I
je peux pas
saw
vraiment
men
expliquer. J'ai vu les hommes
Very furious and
très
bitter.
furieux et amers.
And this looked to me like a mixture of generation of youth and elderly.
C'est comme un mélange
more of
de
the
jeunes et
youth.
des anciens, mais plus les
And this
jeunes.
cloud is not good.
Et ce nuage, en effet, n'est pas bon.
And the Lord began to say to me to
Le
warn
Seigneur m'a dit
the current government of the day
d'avertir le gouverneur
to pay attention
de prêter attention
to Rivers State
à Rivers State
and allow democracy to have its place.
et laisser la démocratie avoir sa place.
In life,
Dans la vie,
you win some battle,
tu gagnes certaines
you lose
batailles,
some battle.
tu perds d'autres.
His Excellency Governor
Excellence,
Fubara, that is in
gouverneur
Rivers State.
Qui est à
Believe
Rivers
me or
State,
you don't believe me,
crois-moi ou pas,
God has brought him to Rivers State for such a time like that.
Dieu l'a mené à Rivers State
Through the
pour un
act
temps
of
comme
man and through the
comme
divine
cela,
act of God.
par l'homme et par la main divine de Dieu.
This little smoke that we see,
Cette petite fumée qu'on voit là,
if we don't allow it to go down,
si on ne laisse pas que ça s'éteint,
it might cause us a
ça
lot.
peut nous causer beaucoup beaucoup
Especially
plus.
our great president, His Excellency, at the center.
Spécialement notre grand président au centre.
So that this little smoke
Cette petite fumée
should
là,
not be taken advantage of.
on peut profiter de cela.
These 3 clouds to
Ces
me,
3 nuages que je vois,
it looks like a
semblent
boiling one.
être comme quelque chose qui
Looks
se prépare,
dark
se bouillonne.
and it was boiling. And
se
it was
prépare.
like a ticking of an heartbeat.
C'était comme les
And the
battements
Lord
de
said
cœur.
to me,
Le Seigneur m'a dit,
It's a movement
c'est un
that
mouvement
if it comes,
que si ça vient et ça arrive,
it will be bad.
ça sera mauvais.
So that the government of the day news should not be brought to the ground.
Que le gouvernement
So that
ne soit pas mis à terre.
the government that is supposed to be leading should not be begging.
Il ne faut pas que le gouvernement qui est supposé diriger soit
I
en train de
repeat my
supplier.
statement.
Je
You can
répète ma
abuse me.
phrase.
Oh. Say, this prophet of doom has come.
Vous allez dire que oh, le prophète de Pète n'a encore arrivé. Non.
Leave the messenger. Take my message serious.
Prenez mon
So
message
that
au
the
sérieux.
government that
Mettez de côté le
is supposed
messager.
to be leading
Que le gouvernement
should not
qui est
be begging.
supposé diriger
These
sera
are
là en
my
train de supplier.
advice.
C'est un conseil.
let His Excellency, the
Son
President
Excellence,
of this great country,
le président de ce grand pays,
not forget his promises for Nigeria,
n'oublie pas ses promesses pour le Nigeria.
do his best.
Qu'il fasse de son
While
mieux.
planning on your long-term plan,
Pendant que tu planifies
to
tes longs
plan a
projets,
short-term plan.
faut également faire
to
les projets à court
cushion the
terme
suffering effect
pour enlever
of the people of this country.
la souffrance du
The
peuple
long-term plan
de ce pays.
for the next 8 years
Projets à
are
long
beautiful.
terme sont bien,
But please,
mais s'il te plaît,
can you strategize
est-ce que
yourself
tu peux mettre une stratégie en place
within these 4 years
pendant ces 4
to do
ans
what you can really do
pour faire ce que tu peux vraiment
so that
accomplir,
overconfidence should not kill us?
pour que trop de confiance ne nous tue pas.
I'm not a yes man. I'm just a prophet speaking the mind of God.
Je suis un prophète qui déclare les
I'm
pensées
not a praiser.
de l'Éternel.
I'm just speaking the mind of God.
Je déclare juste les pensées de l'Éternel.
Prices of commodities are high.
Les prix, il y a
Masses are
enchèreté dans les
complaining.
marchés et les gens sont
Whatever the government of the day can do,
quel que soit ce que le gouvernement en place peut faire,
there is no resources that is wasted.
il n'y a pas de ressources gaspillées
Cushion the effect of the suffering of the masses so that
qui poussent à la souffrance de la masse
you will not be forced to do what you are supposed to do
pour que tu ne sois
with
pas forcé à
freeness
faire
of heart.
ce que tu es
Please.
supposé faire avec un cœur libre.
I'm not a prophet of doom.
Je ne suis pas un prophète de perte.
I know what I'm saying.
Je sais ce que je suis en train
I
de
know
dire.
what I'm hearing.
Je sais ce que je suis en train d'entendre.
You can undermine me as a messenger,
Tu peux me sous-estimer
Take
en
this
tant que
message
messager, mais prends quand même le
as a
message
prophetic emergency.
comme émergence prophétique. Et
I know my
urgence
president
prophétique.
is a listening
Je
president.
sais que
Believe me or you don't believe me, the government of the day must do all that they could do.
le gouvernement en place doit faire le possible.
Let your policy be around the poor,
Que vos
the
polices
downtrodden.
soient autour des pauvres.
The infrastructures are very wonderful.
Les infrastructures sont merveilleuses.
But don't forget,
Mais ne pas oublier,
an hungry population
une population affamée
is an angry people.
est un peuple en colère.
Lest you become unpopular while seeking for re-election.
So, beloved, we'll hear what the man of God has to say concerning the nation of Nigeria. He says that he sees a very dark cloud hovering over 3 different states in Nigeria, and he also went further to mention the 3 different states. First of all, he mentioned Lagos State, River State, and one of the northern states which he didn't mention. But he says that he sees a lot of darkness and dangerous things that are about to happen, and the government sector should be very, very careful. So guys, when I watched this video, I see that I couldn't keep it to myself. Let me come here and share it with us so that we have an insight to what is about to happen in Nigeria. As you all know, there have been a lot of fights between Wike and Governor Fubara for the past couple of months since he was sworn into office as the governor of River State, and Wike will not let him be, and he too said that he's not going to back down for Wike at any time, so he's not going to use him as one of his stock. So there's a lot. So I'm just coming here to share what the man of God has to say concerning the nation of Nigeria and what is about to happen. As you all know, there are a lot of things that are actually happening in Nigeria right now that is very strong and scary. And another thing, it's booming. As you all know, some people are coming to the street to protest against the price of commodity rising back and front, and people are not having a good time in Nigeria. That one is not a new news for all of us. If you are in Nigeria, you have been experiencing a lot of backlash, a lot of rising products and services across the country, which the government are not trying to regulate. The government are not actually doing anything to help the masses or help bring reduction in some of the things that have skyrocketed over the months. Last year, a lot of prophecies dropped concerning the year 2024, and as you all know, we are in the month of July, and a lot has happened, and a lot is still yet to happen. And these prophecies, they give us an insight of what is about to happen, what is about to come to Nigeria. So let's not take them for granted. When a man of God come out to tell us to pray, please let's come out in our numbers to pray. It's not everything we take for granted, and it's not the words of this man of God we want to just take for granted. Some people will say that they are saying it out of their will, they don't have anything to say, they want to remain relevant in the society. That is why they come to cook cock and bull story to us, but that is not how it is. From my own point of view, I feel like God has actually revealed something to him, and he went out of his way to share with us. There are some few men of God that God has been revealing a lot of things too, but they keep to themselves because of what happened to Bishop Faye Daniel. As you all know, during the 2023 presidential election, he was given a lot of prophecies concerning the government and what is about to happen and what they are about to do. Before you know, he was charged of rape and the case was in court. Then after the presidential election, after the swearing in, I think that was early this year or late last year, he was charged to some couple of years in prison. He was under house arrest and he was bailed. A whole lot of story. We're going to talk about that in another video, but here I'm just trying to share what the man of God has actually revealed that is about to happen. Please, let's commit the remaining half of this year into the hands of God. Let the will of God be done, and whatever plans that the enemy has over the nation of Nigeria, let's pray about it so that it doesn't come to pass, because evil is not something we want to experience. As you all know, there is a protest going on currently in Kenya, Nairobi, and people have lost their life, people are injured, and people are jailed. Mind you, during the protests in Nigeria 2020, the EndSARS, some people are currently in jail as we speak for no crime because they went out to protest because they were not finding the economic sector and a lot of injustice that was happening as of that time. They went out to protest, but they were captured and jailed, and people have been actually asking for them to be released, but it seems like the government is just giving a deaf ear. It's not really doing anything. Please, Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, try to do something and put some measure in place so that those people can be released and go back to their individual family. It's not easy, honestly, to be in Nigeria. I say it's really a tough job because you get hate from other parts of the world, and also you get hate from your own government, which is very bad because it's like you cannot express yourself. There's nothing like freedom of speech. There's nothing like democracy in Nigeria as far as I'm concerned, because you say one or two things, you're being jailed for it or you're being locked up for it, which is very bad. They don't want our voices to be heard. That is why they try everything possible in their power to silence us. But let the will of God be carried out in Nigeria, and whatever God has for Nigeria will surely come to manifestation, no matter what these politicians do. And I believe that their days are numbered and their cup is overflow. So one day, monkey will go marketing, no go come back. That is how it is. But that is just the video I see. Let me come here and share with you so that you have an insight what is about to happen in Nigeria and what is coming. And please, if you find yourself in any of these three states that the man of God has mentioned, Lagos, Rivers, and one of the northern states, so if you happens to fall in any of the northern states, please put everything you do in the hands of God and your family, your loved ones. If you have friends, family members in the northern part of Nigeria, please put them in prayer so that God protect them. And if you find yourself in Lagos, Port Harcourt, River State in general, please commit everything into the hands of God. Commit your day-to-day, your movement into the hands of God, because I believe you have also it in the news. There have been one or two bomb blasts in some couple of states in Nigeria right now, and we don't know what is yet to happen, because it's like these people have their agents everywhere. It's a whole lot. I won't come here to bore you with all that, but that is just what I want to share with you guys today. Please, if you've not subscribed to our channel, kindly pause this video, subscribe, comment, like, share with family and friends so that you don't miss out on any of our content. And also don't forget to turn on the post notification to get notified when we drop a new video. And if you're a returning subscriber, I want to use this opportunity to say a very big thank you. Thank you for always tuning in, and thank you for always watching our video. Please share this video on our social media platforms so that people can get an insight of what is about to happen in Nigeria and what is coming to these three different states that the man of God has made mention. Thank you very much for watching this video. You're blessed. I'll see you